Do Not Disturb a Narcotic Nightmare. Chapter 1. The sun beat down mercilessly on the Miami streets, casting long, distorted shadows that danced and writhed in the heat. Chloe and Jack, newlyweds on their honeymoon, strolled hand in hand, their skin slick with sweat, their eyes shielded from the glare by dark sunglasses. They were a picture of bliss, their love as intoxicating as the tropical air. They had been drawn to Miami like moths to a flame, seeking escape from the mundane routine of their lives. The city, with its vibrant nightlife, exotic allure, and promise of endless pleasure, seemed like the perfect place to lose themselves in the throes of their newfound passion. They checked into a luxurious hotel, its opulent decor and decadent atmosphere adding to the heady intoxication of their honeymoon. The staff, attentive and eager to please, catered to their every whim, ensuring that their stay was nothing short of paradise. As the days turned into weeks, Chloe and Jack immersed themselves in the hedonistic pleasures of Miami. They danced the night away in pulsating clubs, drank cocktails that tasted like forbidden fruit, and explored the city's hidden corners, their bodies entwined in a never-ending embrace. Love, they discovered, was an all-consuming force, a narcotic that blurred the lines between reality and fantasy. They were prisoners of their own desire, their senses heightened, their inhibitions stripped away, their minds lost in a haze of euphoria. Chapter 2. One day, while wandering through the labyrinthine streets of Little Havana, they stumbled upon a small, unassuming shop filled with an eclectic array of trinkets and curios. Intrigued, they ventured inside, their curiosity piqued. The shop's owner, an elderly man with a wrinkled face and piercing eyes, greeted them with a knowing smile. He introduced himself as Santiago, a purveyor of exotic experiences. He told them that he could help them unlock the deepest desires of their hearts, revealing the hidden pleasures that lay dormant within them. Chloe and Jack were captivated by Santiago's words. They were already addicted to the thrill of the unknown, the rush of adrenaline that came with exploring the boundaries of their love. The idea of delving even deeper into the depths of their desire was irresistible. Santiago led them to a secluded room at the back of the shop, a dimly lit space filled with the intoxicating scent of incense. He instructed them to lie down on a velvet-covered couch, their bodies close together. Then, he produced a small vial filled with a strange, iridescent liquid. He explained that the liquid was a powerful aphrodisiac, a potion that would awaken their senses and heighten their pleasure to unimaginable levels. He warned them that the experience would be intense, a psychedelic journey that would take them to the very edge of their sanity. Chloe and Jack, their hearts pounding with anticipation, exchanged a look of agreement. They were ready to surrender themselves to the unknown, to embrace the intoxicating power of the potion. Santiago carefully dripped the liquid onto their tongues, the taste sweet and tangy, like a forbidden fruit. As the liquid spread through their bodies, a tingling sensation began to take hold, their senses heightened, their bodies trembling with anticipation. Chapter 3. The room around them dissolved into a swirling vortex of colors and sounds. Chloe and Jack found themselves lost in a dreamlike world, their bodies intertwined, their minds merging into one. They were no longer two individuals, they were a single entity, a pulsating mass of desire. They explored the labyrinthine depths of each other's souls, their senses overwhelmed by a torrent of pleasure and pain. They were on a journey of self-discovery, uncovering hidden desires and unexplored depths of their own sexuality. Their bodies moved in perfect harmony, a dance of love and lust, their movements becoming more frenzied, more desperate. They were consumed by a primal need, an insatiable hunger for each other. The boundaries of reality blurred and distorted, their dreamlike state morphing into a waking nightmare. The room around them transformed into a grotesque tableau of twisted limbs and contorted faces, the air thick with the smell of decay and death. Chloe and Jack, their bodies slick with sweat, their eyes wide with terror, realized that they were trapped in a narcotic nightmare. The potion, once a source of pleasure, had turned against them, transforming their love into a grotesque parody of itself. They struggled against the invisible chains that bound them, their bodies writhing in agony, their minds screaming for release. But there was no escape. They were prisoners of their own desires, doomed to relive their nightmare for eternity. Chapter 4. As the sun began to rise, casting its golden rays over the cityscape, Chloe and Jack awoke from their nightmare, their bodies drenched in sweat, their hearts pounding with fear. They looked at each other, their eyes filled